Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, and to all Singaporeans and residents of Singapore, a warm welcome home.
Hey, what's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another prepared video. Oh my gosh, a building is blocking us. And we're on the ground here today in Lisbon, Portugal. A very gloomy evening, I would say. And we have an Air Transat A330 in front of us. It's an aircraft we haven't, taken out in a long time. I've always liked to take the Boeing aircraft out, like the 747 and the 777. And I thought, you know what, maybe let's do some flights with the other aircraft that I have in the fleet. So yeah, I've been quite busy as usual. I always say that in every video. That's why I couldn't find time to upload the previously recorded video. Let me just get in and set up the aircraft and talk you through live right now. Right, so let's get the ADRs to on, so the ADRs can go on. We can have the ground power, which is on. Alright, seatbelt signs can remain off. We can turn this to on. Emergency lights to armed. Everything else can be on standby for the time being. Let's get the altitude up to 6,000. Left click that. I thought I didn't update the ARAC, but I did. Alright, let's go down to the load fuel. So we need to initialize the whatever load sheet we have. Alright, let me just go ahead and key in those details. We're flying off to Montreal today. I forgot to say that. So that's about 7-ish out, 8-ish hours. Hopefully, if the wind is good, yeah, we'll reach there earlier than expected. Alright, let me just check on PFPX how many passengers we are taking. We're taking about maximum passengers, yeah. And cargo wise, we are taking 11,000 pounds. 11,000 kilos. So that's a lot. And then fuel wise, we'll be taking 48 tons. So 48 to 98. 48.2 tons. So we'll initialize the load sheet. And we will load it in. So load instant, so we don't have any glitches. RS aligns in 4 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the nav and logo, turn on the wing lights, get the relief packs are okay, and set up the FMC. So let's go down here. Flying from Lisbon to Montreal, CYUL. We'll insert that. Flight number today would be Air Transat 481. Cost index 85. Cruising flight level today initially would be flight level 360. And put in a 0 fuel weight. Block today 48.2, 48.3. Right, so let's turn on the radios. Get some lights here because it's rather dark. Turn on the radio on top. Right, all's good on that side.
Good morning.
Departure today, runway 35, yeah. Oops. Runway 35, we're taking the standard instrument departure inbound 4. Ebo 4 November, so that's set. Perth, we'll get flaps 1 out of here. Up 0.8, flex to 23, yeah, that's pretty good. I think because we're rather light. Okay, progress, yeah, that's all done. Just put flight plan on here, Perth on here. Start off the checklist. Haven't used this in a while.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master,
Both
Uh-oh.
off,
weather radar, power supply, wind shear,
as required,
landing gear lever,
checked.
batteries,
Both on,
electrical power,
external power is on,
APU fire test,
checked.
ECAM recall,
Checked.
flaps,
Checked position.
speed brake lever,
Checked retracted.
parking brake,
Set on.
oxygen crew supply,
Checked.
cockpit voice recorder,
Set on.
ground proximity warning system,
On.
flight control system,
On.
ADIRS,
Checked.
navigation lights, cabin signs, emergency lights,
Checked and armed.
anti-ice,
Off.
probe window heat,
Auto.
air condition,
Checked.
electric panel,
Checked.
fuel pumps,
It's a rather long checklist.
Set on.
I think because it's
Hydraulics
going from here.
Is checked.
engine fire test, number 1 and
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
Checked.
ventilation panel,
Is checked.
anti-skid,
On.
radio management panel,
On.
weather radar, gain, mode,
Checked.
thrust levers,
Idle.
engine mode selector,
Checked normal.
ATC, mode, system, altitude reporting,
Checked.
TCAS,
Checked standby.
oxygen mask test,
Yeah, we're on here.
Checked.
flight director,
On.
checklist complete.
Right, we're gonna push back soon, so I'll get back to you when we are gonna push back. Alright, we have initiated push. We're gonna be starting the APU and closing all the doors, so let's go ahead and see the doors are closed. Right,
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
APU start.
Locking gear.
go ahead and get the sword away. Auto undock. Parking brake sets. Ground services we can release right now. Pushback tail to the left. External power off. APU bleed on. Let's remove external power GPU.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes release.
Commencing push.
Clock starts.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, PSI levels have risen. Engine number 2. Alright, engine number 1. Turn off the wing lights. Okay, everything else is fine. We will turn on the terrain on the right side. You can hear the Rolls Royce roaring to life. Parking brake sets. We'll go ahead and set the range and turn that to auto. Speed brake to armed. Get the flaps to 1. Predictive wind shear to auto. System weather to 1. Or weather radar to system 1. And
Unlocking gear.
yep, that's all good. Flight control check. Full up, full down, full left, full right, neutral. Rudder. You can see on here it's fine. We'll set the engine start back to normal and APU to off, taxi light to on, and we can just wait for the truck to
Tow truck disconnect.
disconnect.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, we can start the taxi. Oil brake to max. Takeoff config no blue. Funny thing is that the signs are wrong. Maybe I didn't install the updated version, but yeah. Should be on the opposite. 3.5 is right here, 1.7 is the other way. Alright, we can turn TCAS on and turn right here. So, runway entry procedure, landing lights still on, takeoff lights still on, strobe lights still on.
Approaching 3, 5.
Cabin is ready.
On runway 3, 5.
Alright, centralize, chrono, and chrono. Power coming in. Holding the brakes. Man, flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Power set. P1, rotate. Positive climb, gear is coming up. All's good. We're just going to reach the thrust reduction soon. I believe it's set at 2,500 feet. Nope, it's 2,000. Thrust climb, autopilot 1.
Autopilot on.
Right, set for flight over 360. Let's open climb. Speed check, flap 0. Alright, we are on our way. Turn off the terrain. Spirit brake disarmed. Auto brake is off. And we can turn off the runway turn off lights and nose lights. Alright guys, I will see you all when we are descending into Montreal. Stay tuned. Yo guys, right now we're descending into Montreal, Canada. As you can see, it's a bit laggy for some reason, and you can basically not see anything below I think 2,000 feet because of the clouds. Let me just check actually why it's okay. 23015 gusting 25, 6 statute miles visibility. That's like broken 5,000 overcast. Flight level 160. Wow. Okay, this is bad, guys. Really is. So hopefully let's just get the RS first and can worry about the rest later on. So we're gonna get the localizer. Oops, actually let's just remain on this path first.
2,500.
Checked. Alright, let me just get the AIG add-on on. AIG, where's my AIG companion? Right, altitude. Get down to 1,500 feet in a moment. Let's direct to Volex. Alright, finally you can see the ground. You can see the city as well. Got the landing lights to on, so yep, it's all good. Let's get the spoilers to arm, auto brake to medium, get the flaps to 1. Alright, can extend out to flaps 2, I believe. Is it not gonna allow me to do flaps 2? Alright, I think in a moment we can activate the localizer. Nope, still can't. Let's activate the approach, if it does a difference. Yep. We increase speed to 180 to final. What's that? Never seen that before. Alright, let's see. Runway is in sight. Landing gear down. Speed check, flaps 3, flaps 4. Alright. This is like a side step from 24 left to 24 right. Probably should have landed 24 on left instead. Didn't expect the approach to be so oval. Hopefully parking is, yeah, it should be a okay-ish taxi. Right, the RS diamonds are coming down. Let's try and grease this. A330's been notoriously good at landing. So yeah. The localizer should get the glide slope. Yep, we got the glide slope. FPS is like absolute crap. Okay, landing checklist, landing gear down, seatbelt signs on, cabin ready, spoilers arm, flaps full, auto brake medium, landing lights are on. Disconnect the
1000.
autopilot.
Autopilot off.
I'm in command. The funny thing is probably because I have a
2, 4, right.
Premiere Pro running in the background, that's why it's so laggy. Bit of crosswind, trying to go towards the left.
500.
Checked.
$400. 300.
Checked.
100 above. 200. Minimum
Continuing.
Glide slow.
100.
Glide slow.
50. 40. 30. Retard. 10. 5.
The last touchdown zone, that was amazing. Spoilers. Reverse green, roll out, and decel. $70 knots, barrel braking, auto brakes off. That was fun. The lag wasn't helping though, it's like my inputs were like non-existent. Alright, let's vacate left. Flaps up. Yeah, park at the terminal over here. Spoilers down. APU to start. Flight director and ROS to off. Flight director, ROS to off. Get the clock to stop, stop, and stop. 6 hours 40 minutes.
Approaching. 1, 0.
APU on.
Turn off the strobe. No idea what these clowns are doing over here. Alright. Let's try and get gate 64. Let's see, gate 64, is that possible? Nope, I'm clicking the wrong one. Yep. Sysport International. Let's turn off the runway, turn off lights. Not sure where the marshaller is. Parking brake set. APU bleed to on and engine shutdown. Why is that issue with the parking? Whoops. I guess that was the wrong 64. Right. That was funny. Let's request for deboarding. Wait, standby. Wasn't that 64 as well? I must have mistaken. Yeah, I think my eyes were blind. Right. Doors are opening. We'll get the clock to stop 6 hours 49 minutes. Let's see the landing rates. 180 knots, 176 feet. That's the decent landing distance. 6.8k, 6.9k actually. Total flight time 6 hours 39 minutes. So we were actually faster than expected by about 50 minutes ish. Sorry, 30 minutes ish. Let's get the lights to off. Seatbelt signs to off. Alright guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like and to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.